In today's class, we're going to talk about parts of the speech. What are we going to talk about? Parts of the speech. Okay, so in English grammar, we have 8 parts of the speech. How many parts of the speech, children? Yes, we have 8 parts of the speech. We are going to learn all of these in today's class. Okay? Yes. There are 8 parts of the speech. They are noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, introduction, conjunction, preposition. I repeat, noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, introduction, conjunction, and preposition. Children, these are 8 parts of the speech. You can ask me, ma'am, why should we study? Children, this plays a very important role in your writing skills, in your communication skills. Everywhere you should understand where is noun, where is verb, and where you have to use adjective form, where you have to use preposition form. These parts of the speech plays a very important role in English grammar. Okay, so we shall start studying. Noun. Children, what is a noun? You must have heard noun, right? Nouns are nothing but names. Names of anything it can be. Either the names of the person, names of the places like schools, colleges, Meenakshi Mall, Garuda Mall. You can tell the names of any places, animals, or any of the things. Okay? So I repeat, nouns, the names of anything. It can be the names of the person, names of the places, and names of the things like pencil, mobile, eraser, chalk piece, duster. All these are the names, right? For the names, you use noun. Okay, we call it as noun. I've given you little examples here. School, house, teacher, shop. Okay, I repeat, nouns are the names of a person, place, animal, or a thing. Okay, yes. I've given you an example. My teacher is a nice person, isn't it? All the teachers in the world are really amazing, if I'm not wrong. Yes, we teachers are really nice to you students. So you say, my teacher is a very nice person. Correct. So here, teacher is a name. So it is a noun. Understand? Okay. Now you can also tell me this is a board. Board is also a noun because it is the name. Okay. The next one is verb. Verb is any action you do. I repeat, verb is any action you do is called a verb. See, now I am talking. So talk is a verb, right? I smile. It's an action. It is a verb. Right? I cry. It is an action. So any action is called a verb. Okay? It describes an action or experience. Okay? So verb is nothing but the action. Running, talk, walk, sleep, swim, play, all these are action words. So action words are called verbs. Example, walk, talk, swim, learn, sleep. Megha studies very well. I've used a different example here. Study is an action. So you say, ma'am, Megha studies very well. You understand, children? So I hope you understood the three parts of the speech here. Noun, two, noun and the verb. Correct? Okay, we shall go to the next one. The next one is adjective. So what is an adjective? Adjective, it talks about a noun. Okay, it describes. What is describe? Describe means it tells how. Yes, it tells how something is. Okay, now example, you can talk about the school. Now, how is the school? You tell, ma'am, my school is big. My school is small. Yeah, you tell something how it is. Okay, now look at the example here. Tall. My brother is tall. Busy. Now here I have told you adjective describes a noun. Adjective describes a noun. Like noun, I can tell you a name of a person. Okay, you can take my name. Okay, now what is teacher Radha doing? Yes, you tell she is busy. Now here, Radha is the noun and you are describing how she is, what she is doing. That is a adjective. She is busy. She is free. That is an adjective. When you are talking about some person, you use adjective here. Describing a noun. You are telling something about a noun. It's called adjective. Yeah. Tall, busy, expensive, healthy. What is healthy? Ma'am, I drink milk. Why do you drink milk? To be healthy. Understand? Why do we eat food on time? To be healthy. Now here, healthy is adjective. Okay, you tell, ma'am, my brother looks healthy. Means he is healthy. He eats food at time. He does his homework. He does his exercise. He does everything on time. So he looks healthy and he is also healthy. Understand, children? Adjective is very simple. You are talking something about a noun. You tell something about a noun. That is adjective. Example, my school has a huge playground. Yes, my school has a huge playground. Now, where is an adjective here? Huge. Yeah, because you are telling about your school. How is your school? Is it big or small? How is your school ground? Is it huge or small? That is huge means very big. Okay. My school has a huge playground. Is it clear, children? Adjective. Okay. The next one we are going to adverb. What is an adverb? Adverb describes a verb. Children, there is a lot of difference between adjective and adverb. Adjective describes a noun. Adjective describes a noun, whereas adverb describes a verb. Adverb describes a verb. Now what is describes? I have told you, you tell something about, you tell something about it. Now example, we will take one verb. Now I am talking, talk is a verb. Now am I talking very fast or I am slow? Yes? Now here the action word is talk. Now, am I going very fast or am I going very slowly? So now here, fast and slowly will become an adjective. Please note children, for fast you cannot use ly. You cannot say, ma'am, she talks fastly. No. For fast, you cannot use ly. Fast, fast only. Okay, you understand? Yeah, she talks very fast. She swims very slowly. Understand? So here, most of the times, adverb ends with ly. Most of the times, adverb ends with ly. Now here, you can take a look. I have also written always. Always is also the adverb. My brother talks interestingly. What is this? My brother talks interestingly means the way he talks, the way he carries himself is very interesting to look at him. Yeah, it's a very beautiful adjective here I have used, interestingly. My brother talks interestingly means the way he talks, the way he puts up the word is very, very interesting. Okay. Pronoun. Children know what is pronoun? Pronoun is nothing but in the place of he, she, it you will be using. Okay, in the place of a noun, you will be using he, she, it. Okay, so now here you tell Preeti, or you tell Rakesh, or you tell Suman. Okay, now you don't know her name. Okay, you don't know Preeti's name. So you tell, ma'am, she is sitting in the class. Who is sitting in the class? She. Now here you are not using the name. You are using she, he, we. You are replacing the noun form. You are taking the noun and you are writing he, she, it, I. All this you are using in the pronoun. I repeat. Pronoun is you are using in the place of noun, you are using the subject like he, she, we, you. Okay? You are using these terms, that is, look at the example. I, we, you, they, he and she. You are not using any of the person name. You are not using any of the people name. You are only using these words. It is called as pronoun. Look at the example here. Preeti is very nice girl. She is liked by everyone. Preeti is a very nice girl. Everyone likes her. So in this scenario, you are using she is liked by everyone. So here you are talking about she. Now she is a pronoun. Yes, the next one is introduction. What is introduction? Children, introduction expresses the strong feelings, emotion is called introduction. Okay. Now, for example, when your friend does something very, very nice, okay, so you appreciate her, right? Or when you have a small younger sister, or when she does something very, very beautiful, you say, wow, excellent, good job. So here, these strong expressions with the exclamatory mark. What is an exclamatory mark? Exclamatory mark is nothing but putting one line and a dot is called exclamatory mark. You use exclamatory mark in the introduction sentences. I repeat, introduction is nothing but you are giving a strong expressions on something. You say, brilliant. You say, she talks brilliantly. Yes? Her work is brilliant. You put an exclamatory mark. It's called introduction. Don't get worried about introduction, children. As you are learning, you will understand what is this exclamatory mark, what is this introduction. As you are learning your English classes, you will get to know. Okay? Wow. Excellent. Superb. Yeah? You're using a exclamatory mark and using these adjectives, strong adjectives. She talks brilliant means the way she talks is very, very nice. The way she talks is mesmerizing means everyone likes her talk. Okay, brilliant. She talks brilliant. The next one is conjunction. Now, what is conjunction? Conjunction is connecting words. Okay, conjunction is a connecting words. Now, you tell me, ma'am, I like to drink coffee, and I also like to drink tea. So here, when you want to join this in one sentence, coffee, tea, then you want to say, you cannot say, ma'am, I like coffee, tea. No, you are using some connecting word that is called and here. I like to drink coffee and tea. You understand? Okay, another example I'll give you. Children, yesterday I was sick, so I did not come to class. Okay, but today also I am sick, but still I came to class. So now here I will make one sentence. I say, although I am sick, means I have fever in me, but still I came to class. Okay, so I say that although I am sick, I came to class. Or I can say, I came to school although I am sick. Even I had fever, I am not bothered, but still I came to class. So now here, although is a connecting word. Conjunction connects words, phrases, or clauses in a sentences. Clauses you'll be studying in the next step of your English class grammar. Okay, now we will focus on connecting words. Okay, words, as I told you, if you want to join one and the other sentence together, you are using the connecting words, and that is called conjunction. Most of the time we may use and, but, although, if. If it rains, I will not come to school. Yeah, you tell, no ma'am, if it rains, I will not come for my classes, right? So now if is a condition. Understand, children? Conjunction is connecting words. Okay, the next one is preposition. What is it? Preposition, showing the place of something. What is the preposition? Showing the place of something where. Okay, now where am I standing? I am standing on the floor. Where am I standing? I am standing on the floor. You understand? Now, where are your books kept? My books are on the table. You are giving the position of something. You understand? Preposition is showing you the place or the direction of something. Understand, children? Yes. Describes the place, time, or direction. Example, on, into, above, and below. Yes. The cat jumped over the box. Where did the cat jump? The cat jumped over the box. Children, let me recollect. So in today's class, we have studied the parts of the speech. Now, what are the parts of the speech? We have 8 parts of the speech. They are noun, verb, adjective, pronoun, adverb, conjunction, preposition, and introduction. We have 8 parts of the speech. Okay, now what is a noun? Noun is a names of anything. What is a noun? Noun is a names of anything. What is a verb? Verb is a action, what you do. Any action, what you do. Now you people are listening to me, right? So you tell, ma'am, I am listening. That listen is a action word. Understand? Okay. The next one is a adjective. Adjective is you are telling about something. You are telling about a noun. Like example, now if I show you the water bottle, you tell me, ma'am, the water bottle is blue in color. The water bottle is big. The water bottle is small. So when you are talking about a noun and describing is called a adjective form. The next one is adverb. What is an adverb? It describes a verb. It tells you what the action or how the action is happening. Okay, the swimming competition, the swimmer, you tell, ma'am, the swimmer swims very fast or the swimmer swims very slow. Okay, now this is an adverb. Now what is a pronoun? Pronoun is you tell, Radha is a good girl. Now here I will remove Radha and I will say she is a good girl. Okay, and I will also tell Pawan studies very well. So now I will remove the name Pawan and I will say he studies very well. Do you understand? Yes, this is a pronoun. And next is an introduction. Introduction is you are using a strong emotion or strong feelings and you are telling something with the exclamatory mark. Okay, now what you tell, you most of you all you use awesome, wow, brilliant. So these are strong expressions. You are using it with the exclamatory mark, that is introduction. The next one is conjunction. What is conjunction? Conjunction is connecting word. Like you connect one sentence to another sentence and you join them. It's called conjunction. Example, and but, although, if, they are conjunction. The next one is preposition. Preposition is nothing but showing you the place of something. Preposition is nothing but showing you the place of something. Where is my key? Mummy or mama? It is in the cupboard. What do you say? It is in the cupboard. So now that in is a preposition. Understand? Now you have a different preposition like above, below and all that. Okay? They are all a preposition showing you how the direction takes place. You understand, children? I hope you understood all the parts of the speech, 8 parts of the speech. Thank you.